Good afternoon. It is, it's getting close to supper time here, but, there's no one else here. The whole world has ditched me today, and that's not a bad thing, but my two younger kids, they are hanging out at a park with some friends. My older son, I just dropped off at his girlfriend's, and my wife is out running errands. She didn't need me for that, and that's okay. She's also got an appointment for a client after that, so here I am all by myself, so I thought I'd talk to you guys. These are three things I'm grateful for now. It's been a pretty eventful week between the family emergencies, between my birthday, and between the karaoke finals that really never were. Kind of calmed down since the last time around. So today, let's just be grateful for the little things. Number one, I'm grateful for the music that's kind of gotten me through the day. It hasn't been a bad day, but the music's been really good to me. Been driving, running errands all day, and to hear, the Pixies just come on the radio has been a very welcome surprise. And then to hear the Violent Femmes do the exact same song that I did at karaoke the other night, that was fun. And of course, it's always fun to look at your kids' reactions. But there was definitely a role reversal just now while I was driving my oldest to his girlfriend's. That song by Rihanna and Kanye, 4 or 5 Seconds, came on. I love that song. And my older son, he only listens to alternative rock or video game soundtracks. I don't know either. But you just can kind of see, he's just kind of looking at his phone going, oh, God, Dad, I'm bopping along. I'd like the song, but I'm not going to go all loud and belt, the Rihanna parts or something like that. I'm not going to be the embarrassing dad. I could be, and it would work, and it would be fun, but I'm not gonna. But it's just like, aren't I the one who's supposed to go, what are you listening to, young man? And he's just like, it's music, Dad, or some stuff like that. So, just, the little bits of music that have gotten me through the day. Although, I will take issue with whoever out there decided I needed to hear George Ezra's Budapest 5 times. I literally switched channels. I heard Budapest on one channel, switched to it on the pop station, switched to the alternative rock station. They were wrapping up, I think it was Loser by Beck, and all of a sudden I hear Budapest. Like, you've got to be kidding me. So, not a bad song, but I have my limits. Music is number one. Number two, I am thankful for being able to laugh. Last night was another friend's birthday, so we all got together. And we just hung out, It was, like I said, I'd go have a drink, have a good time. And we just started, we were talking about the cabaret. My friends for the cabaret I told you about yesterday were there. And we were talking about that and future plans and talking about more humorous stuff that could be done. We talked about Spike Jonze. Not the director, not the her being John Malkovich guy, the old band leader from the 1930s and 40s. So we were talking about his stuff and laughing about that, and then we were talking about I'm going to give you a heads up here. This is where I finally become NSFW. We talk about the areas where we just don't give a fuck. And there are many fucks that we do not give. We have planted a whole field of fucks. And the ones that we hoard them. We do not give fucks. And so we got, one of my friends started going on this tangent about where we need to collect them. Collect the fucks that we are not going to give. And it just went into this amazing rant almost, and I'm just dying. I was probably all beet red and couldn't breathe and all that. And I know I had at least one other friend doing the exact same thing. Okay, we need to go to the ashtrays so we can get the butt fucks. We need... I'm not making this up. We need to, we need to gather them into cluster fucks, and then we'll get the paisley fucks and the plaid fucks. And just like, oh my gosh, if there's anyone out there who says that they don't give a fuck, it's not because they don't care, it's because we have them all. This is not going to be the new blue version of this program, I assure you. It had to be brought up. I had to tell you, these are the fucks that we do not give, and it's necessary. So, number 2, laughing with friends. Number 3, the preparations are on their way. I am grateful for everyone who's gotten back to me. My younger son is being confirmed at his church this coming Sunday, and I'm hosting the party. I'm hosting it at my mother's house because it's more suited rather than this, which is why we're moving. Hopefully, when we move, we can host our own parties. But I got a lot of people already telling me that they will be there, which I'm really excited about. And we've got, a menu planned. We talked to my son. Well, what would you like? It's your party. What do you want? So we're going from there, and we're getting the preps going. It's this weekend, and this is going to be a crazy weekend because Sunday is the confirmation, and then the party's afterwards. The day before, my wife is hosting a spirit fair with vendors and readers and Snowball. No, not Snowball. Come here. Hup. This is my dog. He's my little luck dragon. You can't see him now, but he's very excitable, and he's very. If you've heard him, he's making a lot of noise. So I'm going to let him out when I'm done here, and I will be wrapping it up pretty quick. But it's underway. Things are happening. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a good time. Got a lot of family. A lot of his friends are going to be there. So it's going to be a good time. And this is a big step for him. He's going to be a full-fledged member of his church. Wait a second, you might be thinking. I thought you were a hippie pagan. I'm like, yeah, I am. Doesn't mean he has to be. He was brought up in that church. And, I respect the church, and they respect me. They know all about me. They know Dad's a hippie pagan, but they also know that I'm not bashing the church, so they don't bash me, at least not to my face. If they're saying anything, I don't know about it, and they're not saying it to my sons either. So I support him, so they support me being there for them. So it works out, So that's really it. Like I said, it's just the little things now. Now it's there's not as many big events, so it's not going to be harder to find things to be grateful for. They're just not going to be life-changing events. And sometimes that's all you need. I could, add the fact that I'm grateful that I have the house to myself today until my wife gets back or my son texts me and says, hey, we're done at the park, come get me. Or, when my older son is just like, my girlfriend's mad at me, come get me. I'm just kidding. But, obviously I'm in a very good mood today, got to laugh about losing last night too. So there was that on top of things, because I had friends who weren't at the karaoke contest and found out what happened. So it's good to laugh with them too. So we've moved on. Now, like I said, I got a confirmation party to plan for. I got to work tomorrow. Life goes on. So I hope life is going on for you. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Some of you know who I'm talking about. And if I don't, I'll see you Sunday. And if I don't see you at all, if you're only a viewer, then by all means, I hope you Have a great day. Have a grateful day. And stay warm. Sun's shining in today. It's a beautiful day. Namaste and blessed be. Have a great rest of the day.